time for something different. This is CONSCRIPT. This is I actually don't know if it's a controller game or not. We'll see. This is a World War I horror game. Like, oh, it's Amnesia the Bunker? Kind of, but done in the style of Resident Evil. So it's a survival horror game in World War I. You play as a French soldier, and horror stuff happens. So let's see how that goes. Also, it's very, 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 very quiet. During one, does it have the Christmas special? Probably not. Alright. Okay, here we go. So we're going to do on the assisted difficulty mode. No. Recommended for a first playthrough. Let's do it then. Extra settings. Unlimited saves. S+ rank will be unachievable while using... Okay, recommended for a first-time playthrough? Fair. Enlist. Yes. It even had the... this game contains scenes of explicit violence and gore like the original Resident Evils had. Can you make sure to double tap any Germans so 2 doesn't happen? Can't say that. I don't know if this is a controller game or not. I have my controller plugged in because I was playing Elden Ring, but we'll see. Could be a mouse keyboard. July 12th, 1916. The Great War has raged for nearly 2 years. Millions of husbands, fathers, and sons have already been sent to slaughter. Many more will follow. Ain't that depressing? I'm in the mood. I'm depressed already. The German army has hammered Verdun with artillery since late February. Their plan is to bleed France white, but yet she holds. One of the longest and bloodiest battles of the entire war. You're depressed? No, I'm not actually depressed. I'm saying, like, I'm in the mood now for a World War I game. Billions of people are dying. A great war that destroyed the idea of greatness in war. That's, like, profound. It makes you think. July 11th, 1916. Dear Ma, hope you're doing better. Around 9 weeks have been... Now 9 weeks now we have been stationed at Verdun. It is with great relief that I can finally write back to you. I know you have been thinking about Pierre. Happy to say that he made a full recovery after being gassed. He is now fighting up at Fort Souville. As for me, I am stuck in this miserable support trench a few hundred meters downhill. Where's the French accent? It's not gonna happen. We still haven't found Father's watch. Pierre thinks he left it in the old locker at Fort Vaux when the Germans attacked us there. I'm sure we will find it soon. I don't know how to do accents. We have been fighting Germans over these old forts for weeks on end. They've swapped hands multiple times in the past months. Getting character. To be frank, I don't see what the point is anymore. Our artillery support is constantly delayed, our water is poisoned, and our supplies are low. Telephone lines have been severed beyond repair, and communication from command has been dreadfully slow. It's a bit of a mess. It's all a bit of a mess. Although tomorrow we will be sent south for our first break in weeks, much needed. It'll be a relief to feel clean water on my skin once again. I will bring both of us home, Ma, and worry not. Promises made, promises kept. Uh-oh. Yo! They're back. Oh yeah, this is a... Let me see. If I switch to... This is a controller game, I think. Methinks. Just some junk. Finish writing the letter later. Moths. Okay. Oh, I was gonna say, are there RE door transitions in this? Probably not. Polu, I need to transport these cages down the trench. Commander's ordered. Meet you later. Come back safe, mate. Pick up what? Cigarettes. Yeah, let's smoke. Maybe the cigarettes will kill us before the Germans do. More cigarettes. I hear French. Field manual. When under fire, remember the basics of your field training. Pay attention to... Oh, wow, there's controls. Pause menu. Different weapon types, different firing styles. Type. Check your weapons before going into battle. Only engage in close quarters combat if necessary. So, L to aim. Reload with right bumper. Run. Dodge roll. This is roll slop? Aim weapon, attack. Okay. View map, interact. Okay. Someone who has smoked cigarettes for 16 years, you're out of luck there. Oh. Andre, the Fritz are back at Souville again. Your brother, he went up about 20 minutes ago. See you at the front. Give those bastards hell. Ooh, can I turn down the screen shake on... Screen shake off. Thank you. I don't... My eyes... Wait, what? Okay, there we go. Oh, thank you. Can you parry artillery too? Knowing people you knew who quit smoking did for their kids. I have a couple family members like that. Private, where have you been? They're mounting another attack on Fort Souville. We need every man at the fort. Get moving now. Map. Where is the fort? Is this the fort? Is that the fart? He was gassed last night. Best just leave him be. Oh, okay. Ooh, that Foley. Keep your head in the trench at all hours of daylight. In case of enemy shelter, take cover in the trench dugouts. Am I going the right way? Is that... No, that's where I came from. I'm guessing this is the right way. Oh, it's like a hidey spot. That is the slowest dodge roll. That's like a... That's a fat roll. Fancy yourself asleep in, Private? Your brother, he's up the line. You should be there with him. Here we go. I see you at the front. Save. Oh. Cool. Item box. Don't be over encumbered. Store your gear for victory. World War I. You have 50 pounds of gear on? Yeah. World War I was wild and somehow overshadowed by way less, by a way less macabre sequel. Take the trench shovel. Okay, we have a weapon. Equip. Oh, go. Oh, good. Always be ready for combat. But the thing is that World War II was bigger. Oh. Organization, inventory. You can use craft stuff, travel light. Okay. People thinking World War II was less macabre was certainly a statement. The sequel ended with the sun being dropped twice on one of the factions, twice. Yeah, the Second War only had the finger of God coming down to destroy 2 cities entirely. German! Get fucked! Get fucked, Fritz. War is hell. War is all hell. World War II deserves credit for making games. More cigarettes. Cigarettes, like, yeah, they look like they're probably currency. People thinking there were only 2 cities destroyed is not a statement. That's not what they said. They said that the sun was or I said that 2 cities were annihilated with a single, with the fucking finger of God, with nuclear fucking annihilation. Something that was never seen before. His head is bleeding. Oh, this is his brother? Oh no, it is Resident Evil. I push crates. More about how it doesn't matter how exactly cities were destroyed. I think it does in this case. There is a case, like, to be, like, you know, other cities were destroyed in World War II, definitely. And they were destroyed in ways that are like, it's like, I can understand a bomb. Ooh, rifle. I can understand multiple bombs. And most people of the world could understand multiple bombs being dropped and that causing a city to be destroyed. But, like, the idea of a single bomb destroying an entire city is something that was unheard of before. Okay, so we got a rifle. I'm gonna swoosh over because I'm blocking the... You can see the health and stamina, and then... There you go. We gotta really hold that one down. Oh no, am I missing stuff already? Generator. Jerry. Oh, do I have to... Do I have to, like, cycle the... I do. Oh. That's... Don't ask questions. You're gone. I'm sorry. I don't know why you would have to even be told that that's not an appropriate thing to ask people, because it's fucking, like, weird. I don't want some... Don't get fucking parasocial on me because I have an anime face. Why do I have an anime face? I was born that way. It just happened one day. There you are. Don't you understand? We're besties for real. This comment is a joke. Yeah. It might have been actually you, Robust, where a day ago, or on Wednesday, the Peanut cursed you too, yes. Like, it was, there's people on the internet who, like, immediately will, like, they'll find a content creator or someone on the internet, some whatever internet personality, and they immediately, like, I love you, or immediately, I hate you. You know what I mean? Like, it's nuts, where it's like, it goes like, I love you, you're the best, be my friend, oh, I'm gonna do all this stuff, or, oh my god, I hate this person more than anything, and I need this person to know how much I hate them. And it's like, Christ, can you just, like, watch the videos, watch the streams? You're indifferent? Perfect. Success. The bandage takes up a whole slot? Wow, okay, wow. It's a big bandage. Fort Souvud is under attack. To take this mission, we are finished. Go out there, defend this soil with your life. Oh. Jesus. War is hell. It's a leg-sized bandage because of the shrapnel. You're having an index out of range exception in your perif tests, and you're not having a good time. I know what some of those words mean. Not really. Oh no. I wonder, is this gonna be like pure horrors of war, or is it going to be like a supernatural thing? Like, am I going to be fighting... Oh. Oh, are you friendly? I guess so. Didn't expect a turret section. Weird demake of Spec Ops The Line. Internet people are weird? Yes. I think just people are weird, and the internet allows you to be exposed to people who used to not... You didn't... Every town had a weirdo, and that weirdo was isolated to the town, And so you'd be like, oh, that's the town weirdo. But now all the town weirdos have internet access in the palm of their hand, and so they're everywhere. You see them, they can post to fucking YouTube and Twitter and Instagram. Check to see if they have mustaches. Show no mercy. I feel like we gotta be still in the intro. I feel like I'm gonna lose all this gear. I feel like there's no way I have already, like, 20 plus rounds of ammo for this gun. That was a strong German. The internet's an SCP that produces weirds. First aid kit. Is this Operation Anchorage? Yes. Germans were notoriously resilient to Lebel rifles. It's imperative to the war effort that you resuscitate yourself between the calcium cannons, trust me. Shotgun shells. I'm just running around looting our trenches. I'm using World War I micro concept game with an even lower resolution, and you have to give first. Uh-oh. Oh! Okay, that guy kind of clipped through the trench wall, but we can deal with that. You have to give 82 when the game never ends as human waves keep going on each side, and you manage the superhero side to push into the enemy trench. Camera just slides forward, and there's another trench, and it keeps going. Oh. I thought the trench shotguns were banned by the Mages Guild in World War I. That's one of those stories that the internet loves to, you know, to go on about. Oh, the Germans didn't like the shotguns, and so they wanted them banned. Oh, God. War is hell. Hey, look, a shotgun. An American... So I like how they gave me... Can I, like, examine these? High-powered French-issued rifle. Low fire rate, good taking out enemies at a distance. Yeah, it's clearly a trench gun. It's clearly a shot... Like a rare American-made pump shotgun. Why is there an American-made pump shotgun in a French trench at Verdun? French trench is because there was an American volunteer using it. There was two of them? I gotta kill two soldiers with one shotgun blast. Oh, he's armored. Holy shit. He's like a trench raider. One of the famous American-style open carry jutsus. Slow rate of fire, those had slam fire. I bet the slam fire is an upgrade. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't expect I didn't really look too much in this game. I didn't want to spoil anything for myself. This really feels, it feels like it's very much just like an action game almost. I wonder if that changes. Return to Pierre. We did it. The Germans are over. The Germany has been defeated. They have a 25% chance of mitosis when exposed to 12 gauge. A grenade. So our brother's gonna be dead, right? Pierre's fucked, right? There's no way he lived. Oh no, there's gas coming from... Locked from the other side. Can I put this poor fucker out of his misery? Jesus Christ. Oh no, gas. 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 I hate war. I want to go home to Paris and just eat baguettes. I almost said eat wine. Eat cigarettes. I wanted to say eat smoke wine, not smoke wine. Fuck me. I want to smoke wine and eat cigarettes. And drink cigarettes. Evacuated the fort due to heavy enemy artillery. Enemy line is now within a half kilometer. The real horror element will be in the second act when you discover you're actually French. Not French, but Quebecois. Oh no. Generator is out of fuel. World War I? Generator that you need to fuel? It is amnesia. Amnesia the Bunker, by the way. Really good if you've not played it. Holy shit, that was a good one. Amnesia, but you forgot. Pierre is gone. Pierre's gone, but someone left a note. Runner's note. Urgent orders. To the company commander, they are planning a second attack, but we are out of men who are fit to fight. The fort is now in their control, and southern trenches will follow. If the support trench fails, withdraw your men and regroup at Fort Saint Michel. Leave any wounded soldiers in the medic bay. If they are not killed, they will be taken as prisoners of war. We will retrieve them later. Regroup. Look alive, Chuckle Nuts. And that was it. That was the war. That was Conscript. A little short for how much I paid for it, but that was okay. That was interesting. Interesting concept game. Yeah. All right. Well, that's it. So is it gonna like really change? Is it gonna shift how it works now? Oh, a flashback, a dream. War was started when the Germans tried to make the French participate in the 6-7 meme. I still don't understand that meme, and I kind of don't want to. That's kind of how I feel with most memes nowadays. Ah, life is good here in France. I pick up the cellar key to go into the cellar, and then I find the key to the front door. French flashback is in the forest countryside. Bruh, what is that supposed to mean? Do the French not have a countryside? 1915. Picture. Mom's bed. I'll wait for the on. You pride yourself in not even knowing what it means. Back in your time, you had 69 and 420, and that was good enough. Can't be bothered to entertain memes made by younger people anymore. You don't want to unintentionally incorporate them into your consciousness. This house is bizarrely laid out, by the way. Holy shit. Rest, I don't know, rest, sure. What about memes of Eld like Doge? Wow, much for such trauma. What was the point of that? Was there something I missed, maybe? I wonder. Maybe that, like, you go back and there's more? Fight with cudgels. French architecture. Ugh. 1 hour later. Like, from the flashback or from the war? A ruby! Ooh! Spanish manufactured pistol. It's unfortunate. They let you keep the rifle rounds and the alcohol and the key and the bandage. The gun has ammo in it. Oh. Find Pierre, search for help. Yeah, no, don't take the pistol rounds. Not the cigs? They didn't take the cigarettes. I'm blocking it, but I still have 21 cigarettes. I'm gonna be honest. I thought this was like a... Oh, Jesus. You frightened me. Is he the merchant? He is the merchant. He's the Resident Evil 4 merchant, but French. You're telling me they Frenched this fry? No. What? I'm gonna be... Oh, no, I want the pistol. I'm gonna be honest. I thought this was like a... I thought there were gonna be like... And it could still happen. I thought there were gonna be like monster Germans or something. Like it was gonna be some sort of supernatural element. I thought there were gonna be booglers. Yeah, I thought there was... I thought it was gonna be like the bunker. But we're just fighting Germans. Now, we do have the key for the support trench, so we should probably look around. The real monster is people. Did I put my fucking... No, I didn't. I thought I put my pistol in the... Oh, okay, so he's just gonna take 1,000 shots. But I do like the proper time, of the time aiming style. This is how they would have fired a pistol in World War I. At the time, this was the style. One hand outstretched, aiming. That's how they would draw and fire pistols. Hey, look, a trench shovel. The real monster is people. Are Germans not spoopy enough for me? Eh. Posed like firing a bow, yeah. A vintage set of pin. Oh, I have to fucking... I have to buy the pins like it's Hollow Knight to mark the map. Oh my god, a gold-plated Chinese replica of the standard issue semi-automatic. I can get a Chinese knockoff version of the C96. Cool. Gunpowder. Oh my god, they're doing the fucking Resident Evil, old RE3, original RE3. You can mix gunpowder, more gunpowder A to create gunpowder B, or add chemical fluid to count. Okay. Chemical fluid. A torch battery. I'm tired, if you couldn't tell. That's why I decided to play this. I should go get a coffee or like a sody pop. Okay, so we're like here. That's where we got. That's where we started from. A lot of these doors were locked. Tim Hortons, you could not pay me to go to Tim Hortons. Okay, you could pay me enough to go to Tim Hortons, but I wouldn't want to. Ah, yes, just like what the Germans did in the the First World War. They skulked around in the darkness of a French bunkhouse. What is this? A knife. Lately, my wife has been bothering me about how I lack any sense of direction. Last night, I finally had enough. I packed my things and right. Thank you. Attention, we are running low on medical supplies. Take only what is needed, thank you. Take it all. Oh, shit. I didn't... Okay, so I drank a health ointment. I gotta heal. Oh, there was a trap door. No, I don't want to go down here yet. There's spooky tunnels underneath the trenches. Oh no. Combat knife, incredibly durable and reliable in other circumstances, can be used at any time if no other melee weapon is equipped. It has infinite durability. It does no... Oh, it's the Resident Evil knife. Okay. No bayonet? Probably eventually. It's like the OG Resident Evil knife, where it's like, this is in case you completely fuck yourself and have no ammo. You're technically not soft-locked because you still have a way of fighting. What is it? What did I just pick up? Oh, a map. Oh. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. That's a lot more than I thought. You still have to take down Mr. Stars with it? Oh. Use item. Completely sealed with barbed wire. Oh, I need a probably like a bolt, like a wire cutters. A wire spool. Patch up trench parapets. Oh, and you can stop enemies from spawning in. Please tell me this game has lockpicking mechanics. Shut up. That leads to its own little circular. What's the worst that could happen? Germans. You're having a good day. You're a Frenchman. You're having a good day, and then suddenly Germans. Sure. Ugh. Okay. There's a typo in position description that said huge massive arrow scared the bejesus out of you. At least you found it. You never wanted it, you never asked for it, but now you are French. Okay, enemies reset positions. Excuse me, sir. Oh, good. I shot the guy on the ground instead of the guy with the club chasing me. Please, sir, no. Who's putting cigarettes in all these barrels? Oh, you're so done. Guy who lights all the torches in the dungeons. made your fatal slip. You let a Frenchman get behind you. Gun. No, cutter. Looked like a gun to me. The creators, as you would say to yourself in Starfield. Who are the creators? Who? We don't even know. There might be aliens or humans or something else entirely. Oh my god. Thank you, Emil. Emil, you did it. You wrote the worst the worst origin for like supernatural stuff. Congrats. Wow. Ooh, wow. You must be proud. Gun parts. Of course he's not going to sell ammo. Sell. Gun parts. Ruby pistol. Grenades. Bandages. Upgrade? I don't have any ammo for this pistol, so... Emotional support trench. You wouldn't call Emil or Todd human? They're odd ducks. I'd say Emil more than Todd. Todd seems to have some sort of charisma. Emil just seems like... Emil seems like he was a turbo nerd growing up. But not like a cool turbo nerd. Does that make sense? Gun cleaning kit. Clean dirty firearms. The firearms can get dirty? If, oh yeah, I think we said this right. Messenger oh, it's the pigeons. I need to send for help, but the cage is locked. So I need a key for the carrier pigeon cages. The more you hear about Bruce's influence on Elder Scrolls, the less you like him. Some of the things that Bruce Nesmith has said over the last like couple months, especially in regard to the older Bethesda titles, is like, I hope, like, were you always out of touch, or did that happen recently? You know, going on, like, there are people who are like, there's, you know, Bruce Nesmith being one of them. Developers that are like, yeah, those games, those old games we made, they're like bad now. No one wants to play those anymore. And it's like, oh no. How long did you think this? You were working at Bethesda for a while. I'm so glad I chose unlimited saves for this. If I had to deal with ink ribbons or whatever the game's equivalent is, probably not be having anywhere near as good of a time. So that is locked. Supply trench. That's locked. Blockhouse. There was that. There's that area we could explore down there. I think Kent Rolston not reining in the quest designers for Oblivion was the point where things went bad. I think most people point at... I know a lot of people like Oblivion. And I still kind of like Oblivion. a little bit. But, yeah, Oblivion is where it started, and I don't know what you would say particularly about Oblivion, because there's a lot of issues with Oblivion, not just in quest design, but it was probably like patient zero for the sort of like it's like Bethesda at peak, and then that's where it kind of started to tilt over the edge, downward slope started. And it's like the classic thing of like Oblivion can be more playable than Skyrim. Oblivion can be better than Skyrim. Morrowind can be better than Oblivion. Like, it's the constant, like, you're just going back and back and back. Have I gone in here? Well, this is where we started the game, I think. Yeah, this is where we were writing our letter to dear old mom. It would be fun if it was carrier pigeons that could be scared away by combat and you have a limited time to use them after picking them up. You love Oblivion's got a fuck ton of problems, yeah. If I had to think, like, just off the top of my head what the worst issue with Oblivion is... Oh, was there literally, like, a key? Germans... Emil was sent... Emil, not Emil. Emil was sent to draw a map of the tunnels. Supplies are out, Germans, blah, blah, blah. Usable explosives, gas masks, okay. I think if I had to choose one of the biggest issues with Oblivion is probably how, especially compared to Morrowind, is that it's sort of like the start of Elder Scrolls becoming kind of, in a lot of ways, just like generic fantasy, which really sucks because that's not what it could have been. You know, like... Oh, is that it? What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Where's the thing? It's where Emil got his big break. Then he pushed for less design documentation. The earlier games are better mostly because they're more cohesive in story and gameplay. They retconned Cyrodiil to be Lord of the Rings forested land when in the lore it was a tropical. Did you mean jungle instead of dungeon? Which some desert areas, yeah, but like dungeon would work either way. But yeah, I think that's like. And here's the thing: if you want to make the heart of the Empire, Cyrodiil, like a nice, beautiful, temperate climate, like lean more into take what you did for Morrowind, for Vardenfell being this weird alien land with ash storms and mushrooms and all these, like, you know, all this weird flora and fauna, and like turn it up to 11 for Cyrodiil. Do the same thing. Make it so that like everything is bigger, you know what I mean? Like maybe not big, grander in scale and in scope and everything. It's the heart of an empire that covers an entire continent. Like you can make it huge. I wonder how much we can blame the Xbox 360 for Oblivion, for how it's like scale. No trench torch. Oh. Even if they wanted to abandon the jungle thing, they didn't fully commit. The difference between Nibene and Colovia is near indistinguishable. Oblivion pushed player into savior of humans right from the get-go. Morrowind still had that you're a nobody get a job loser setup, where you have put effort to getting into the actually you're the chosen one. See, the thing is that in Oblivion, you're not the chosen one. You're not the chosen one in Oblivion. Martin Septim is the chosen one in Oblivion. I wonder if we can go back to the fort then. You're just the guy who happens to give the magical necklace to Martin Septim. The PS3 was more likely it was technically more powerful but worse to program. Yeah, I've heard that consistently repeated of that the PS3 was a nightmare to make games on. Ah. Hey guys, what's up? Good thing these Germans are nearsighted. Nearsighted? Nearsighted. You're the guy from the Emperor's Dreams. You get to go on Super Quest to do their gate stuff, lore schmoil. Gameplay-wise, you're granted special butterfly status immediately. But you're not the chosen. I understand. No, I know. I understand what the point is. PS3 has always been an afterthought for Bethesda. They wanted Oblivion to be a launch title for 360, but couldn't get it in before Halo 3 dropped. Alright, we got clubbed here. Hey, dude. Oh. What did I just pick up? Fuck. Dive, duck, dip, dodge, and dive. .8, 35.3. 1.425. So this is like better, but it's not as durable. Yeah, the trench club that's made for, like, you know, designed to be a weapon and to, like, beat people to death with is less durable than the shovel. Okay. I need first aid. I need to go back for first aid to a box. One generation had 3 new Bethesda titles, 4 if you count New Vegas. Look at them now not releasing a single Elder Scrolls for almost 2 generations. Well, you see. Be careful what you fucking wish for. I do have another grenade. Pair 7 passed. If anyone knows what that means, high five. I don't know what that means. Valve released another Half-Life between, yeah. What am I? A picture? I'm just like picking up the pictures from the soldiers I'm murdering. It's a commentary on the duality of man. Alex, there's a tsunami of hopium. Sushimi. Good try. Try it again. I still don't know if Half-Life X, whatever that's supposed to be, is gonna come out. I still am like, they're fucking... Oh, got him. They're not, it's not gonna be anything. You don't understand, Test 6 will be so next gen, it's gonna be... And it's gonna be, and then gen shit's gonna be in the future 5. Yeah. Well, see, a lot of people, if it looks good enough on the first whatever vision or trailer they show, they'll be like, yeah, great, Elder Scrolls is gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Look how good the graphic are. Artillery shell, 75 milliliter. Explosive shell that can be used by standard artillery. Can be used to clear entire trenches of large rubble piles, so we can clear the blockages. Oh my god, he has a little shop window. That's so cute. Look at that. He has a little shop window. Like he's a fucking character from it's like a Hollow Knight. Shotgun shells. Can't pass that one. What are you selling? What are you selling? There's still a dark possibility that it's just a source development kit or Gmod 2 or whatever logical, but disappointing explanation there can be. Well, I remember back at the end of last year, like November, there was like a bunch of hullabaloo. It's like, oh, guys. Half-Life X, there's going to be the new Valve project. There's going to be, Game Awards, Valve, Steambox, Steam Cube, GabeCube, all this stuff. Half-Life X announced. Game Awards, and within the next 2 weeks, Half-Life 5 will be announced. And then none of that happened. And then fucking High Guard was the final fucking thing shown at the what's it called? At the Game Awards. And so I don't know, it's like everyone, it seems to happen. It's happened for years and years and years of like people just like, yeah, it's gonna happen, guys, it's gonna happen. It's happening, guys, ring the alarms. Gabe's gonna bring the second coming of gaming. Graphics gonna be so good that the game will have to stutter to load the next chunk like Oblivion on the Xbox 360. It'll be great. I can't wait. The Elder Scrolls 6 will... Insano World Bethesda. Elder Scrolls 6 will launch exclusively for the Xbox 360. And everyone goes, you mean like Xbox whatever, right? No, 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 no. It will be exclusive to the Xbox 360. And it's actually just an elaborate ARG where you have to play a game on, you have to play like Elder Scrolls 6 on the Xbox 360 to unlock the real Elder Scrolls 6. This is a next generation game. You may need to upgrade your PC. Oh. I need to have full fuel. You still have your Xbox 360? I sold mine recently because I'm like, I don't have enough space anymore for all this shit. You love how every company expects to be the savior of game. Oh, yes. Savior of games to be legacy companies that are crumbling and failing. It's like a metaphor for hope or something. We are ready when it drops. Gaming will be renamed to Gabing. Oh, Jesus. No, you know what? The true thing that PC gamers should be afraid of is whenever it's not about RAM prices and all that sort of stuff. It's what happens when Gabe Newell dies and Valve ends up being a public company and the shareholders and other vultures that descend on the company try to essentially be like, we know how this money printing machine could print more money, and then they proceed to just beat it to death with a wrench. That's what's going to be good. You'll take up wood carving as a new hobby. That's the true nightmare scenario. Is that like if that happens, Gabe dies or Valve becomes a public company and any fucking idiot can what's it called? Can you know, buy stock in it, and then now suddenly they have to do everything to appease the shareholders. But not even that. But there's going to be people who are going to even if it doesn't go, you know, even if it's not that, if whoever else takes in charge of the company afterwards, if they have just completely diametrically opposed, like you have a company that is essentially the golden goose, and then they think like, I can make the golden goose, you know, produce more eggs, watch, and then they just like strangle the goose to death, and it's like, good job. And it's like the idea of like, you don't know how good of a thing you have and you end up breaking it. Gabe does, you'll know how it feels to lose a king and democracy descends. Gabe and Valve are responsible for a lot of bad practices being seen as profitable by other companies. They aren't as clean as people claim. Yeah, I understand that, but it's a case of like, I think it's like, it's too late. I can't think anymore. Yeah, like, there you go. That's what I mean. Like, thank you. That's the kind of insanity that someone will do. Is that someone will look at, if whenever that happens, if PlayStation and Sony are still around, and they're still charging for PlayStation Plus, Xbox Live, or whatever, someone will take over Valve or be in charge or have some sort of decision-making power, and they will go, huh, why aren't we charging a subscription to use Steam? We should charge a subscription to use Steam. And like, That's yeah. What do you mean? How do I use the artillery shell? Do I actually have to fire it from a shell? I thought I was gonna like set like a fuse with it. Never trusted Valve, always get games through you really like on GOG. That's probably smart. That's probably smart. I actually started using GOG a bit more now because picking stuff up on sale and being like, eh, it's on GOG, might as well if it's cheap still. And realized I had like over the years, I have like 100 games on GOG, which is crazy, and most of them are freebies that I've picked up over the years. Wire. Okay, so I need to find the wire cutter. But where? Oh, that would have been nice to have. That I haven't been there. Put that shell away, I guess. When Gabe has to go make Heaven run more efficiently and GOG gets more popular. Well, and then that's the thing, is like, is GOG gonna shoot themselves in the foot? What is GOG's huge fucking like big selling point as of now is it's DMR free. You don't have any sort of anti-piracy shit to fuck with you. You can download the installers and there you go. You have the game. Someone's gonna try to fuck that up too. Because they think that it's like, well, we're losing money. And it's like, Okay, all the keys, bunch of people, doesn't really tell me anything other than like look for French people. No designated marksman rifle. DRM, you know what I mean. Shut up. It's midnight. And by that I mean it's 11:30. More fuel. Oh no. Oh, this is the latrine. GOG did leave Project Red recently. You got an email about it. Oh, that's what that email was about? I didn't even know that. Don't they still have like a... I don't know, maybe not. Do they still advertise the CD Projekt Red games as like their own thing? Like their own section, or is that not a thing anymore either? I think it means you don't have to pay Polish import taxes on games on them anymore. Horse. Horse. Uma. I cast gun. That was loud, sorry. that not a shovel? Emergency control. Okay, well, not go there yet. CD Projekt Red is going downhill as a company as of late. I don't. Again, I think like a game company gets like a certain amount of time, and then I think it's like, okay, you're past your sell by date. Dynamite. It must be Italian. I still expect like a. I still expect, especially after playing, having played Amnesia the Bunker, I expect a boogler to appear and get me. Can't take the shitty pistol. 15, 13. Is that like for like a lock? Dear Diary, Bernard hasn't been the same since he came back from Hill 304. He doesn't talk to anyone, he just trembles all day and all night, clutching onto his father's old lighter as if it was made of solid gold. Wedding's broken out, Fort Seville, blah blah blah, pissing, shitting, cool. Here we go. Okay, so we need... Well, what was like 19... 14... 15, 16, 17, 18... Strongest French soldier. GOG did ask for a donation when you bought a game recently. I'm not sure. You're not sure how... That I've seen that too, but it's like, we're trying to help preserve games. Donate to us to help preserve games. I hope it's just that. Year 1940... I should probably read the rest of that. It probably had, like, what I'm supposed to do here, right? Just open it. Bernard won't need it anymore. Looks like he kept his lighter. Looks like he locked the blood. Bernard carried off the one to Cena. Bernard won't need it anymore. Those two never did get along. If he had half a brain, he'd use Bernard's birth year as the code. Okay. Code is 1776. And inside is the shotgun. Bernard, 1914. That can't be his birth year. He's 2. He's 2 years old, and no wonder he's pissing and shitting himself. He's 2. 20 years. 19-20 years, so... 1890 something? There you go. Take the lighter, empty. British brass lighter showing signs of rust. Can light objects if fueled. It's completely empty and requires a unique special type of lighter fuel. I can't put the 2-gallon drum of fucking kerosene into it, apparently. Ooh, actually, you know what I'm gonna do to kill this fucking guy? I know it's probably a waste, but... Bonjour! grass doesn't rust. Shut up. You're ruining the immersion. Sure. Rats shouldn't be a problem? Rats were a problem? Well, what the fuck do the rats do? Are they amnesia rats? The rats from Amnesia the Bunker. TM copyright. Whatever that company's... What are they called? Who makes that game again? Frictional? Guys, seriously though, if you haven't played Amnesia the Bunker, you should really play Amnesia the Bunker. That was... That's like my gold standard now for a horror game. Horror games make you eepy though. It's so good though. It's like, it's short. It's only like 5 to 6, 7 hours long, something like that. And it's so just like tightly designed and how you can do things, and it's so good. I like it so much. Okay, so we have to find like lighter fluid. As we go back. I bet there's got to be like a save station somewhere around here. I'm surprised. You're surprised moles weren't more of a problem, considering the trenches rely heavily on being underground and made of dirt. But moles are tiny little guys, right? You only like horror games that you mulch the spookums, like RE4 and Dead Space. The Bunker is like... You can't mulch the beast, but you can shoot him with a gun. You do have a gun. You do have the option of defending yourself. There's guns, there's grenades, there's other traps and such that you can use against the beast. It's all temporary, but like you don't have to just take it. Get fucked. Okay. Dense military grade rope. Okay. It's soaked in oil. We need a lighter. It's like Resident Evil 3. You didn't even know there was more than one Amnesia? There are 4 Amnesia games, and 2 of them are good. The first one and the Bunker. Machine for Pigs? No. Afterbirth? No, it was actually called Rebirth, not Afterbirth. Amnesia Afterbirth is also not good. That's the one where you play as a pregnant woman, and you have to hit X to, like, comfort the baby when stuff happens, and it's really dumb. X to baby. Yeah, X to baby. You had to hit X to like she would like look. You'd look down and she'd be like rubbing her stomach and be like, "Oh, it's okay, it's okay." It's okay, babu. I heard people like Machine for Pigs has like people like some of the bits of it, and people like especially like there's like the villain has a really good last speech before the game ends, and that's like. But like the game itself is like there's no really like mechanics. You're kind of just on kind of just like walking through the theme park of theme park roller coaster ride of... I'm too tired. Gunpowder A to gunpowder B, chemical fluid to craft pistol rounds. Theme park, roller park of theme ride, the theme roller of park ride. You got it. Is that where Kajumbas got the inspiration for the baby wrangling, Amazon delivering Norman Reedus? No idea. Probably not. Merchant Man got anything interesting? Not really. Chem fluid. I could make more bullet. He got that idea from Acid and Fent. I've not played many of Kojima's games. He's, again, I am of the controversial opinion that Kojima's a bit of a hack. Like, the shit I don't know, like, it's like, I don't know, I don't know how, it's insane. The stuff he makes is just so fucking wacky, and I just can't, like, it's not even, like, take it serious, it's just, like, I don't know if it, like, is this a joke, or... Well, can I go up that other way before I do this? Are you okay, sir? Oh, this is the tunnels? Support train. Old ruins. Oh no, it is Amnesia the Bunker. Spoilers for Amnesia the Bunker. Came out like 3.5, 4 years ago. He's a goofy goober, but rather pretentious one. That's like, yeah, I don't know. From, like, the bits and pieces I've played of some of his games, like the Metal Gear games, and from some of the... like... the other stuff I've seen, I feel like it's like he has, like, a high schooler's... Oh, a trench torch, cool. He has, like, a high schooler's understanding, or, like, outlook on, oh, look at that light. Cool. On, like, politics. You're fine with Goofer stuff. He lost me with all the stuff surrounding Strangelove. I don't even know what that is. The games you played of him were definitely fun, but the writing is not silly. That's kind of what I find from what I've seen. Ow. That was barbed wire. Is there a boogler down here? This feels like prime boogler areas. There's a Roman ruin! What the fuck? This is actually... Dev. Body armor. What? What year did this come out, and what year did Amnesia the Bunker come out? $2024. Okay, so a year after Amnesia the Bunker. And it's funny because you can get them both in a bundle on Steam. But, like, okay, so Amnesia has a similar Amnesia the Bunker. There's ruins. There's Roman ruins in it too. And it's you play as a French soldier in World War II or World War I even. And oh my god. That's so strange. Surprised I haven't found another weapon yet. Another gun. This is actually the prequel, The Bunker Before Amnesia. Slow. This is Forgetfulness, the Reinforced Hideout. It took me like, I had to reread that like 4 times to understand what the fuck you were trying to say, but I get it. I get it. I need to drink more water when I try to stream for 6 hours. One sec. Ooh. Ah, clothes bottle. I have an Owala bottle. I like it quite a bit. Bought it like 2-3 years ago. Highly recommended. Good water bottles. Now someone in chat is going to tell me that those bottles were found out to have like high levels of lead in them. A lockpick. Oh no. Oh no, there's gonna be a lockpicking minigame. We're back. What did we accomplish with that though? Oh, that went downstairs. Made by unsustainable dead baby orphan soul sweatshops. The water bottle has dangerous levels of microplastics. Are you making that up, or are you just saying that? Like, is the solution to like it's the entire bottle? It's not though. It's a you can't really hear it. It's a metal bottle. The bottle itself is metal. I like it because it's like a double-walled one, so the water stays cold for about a day. It's nice. What the fuck? I thought I was gonna find something over there. What did we get? We got a torch. We didn't get any keys. Locked. Rope. Right, oh, we need lighter fluid, and then we can burn that rope. Where in the flying fuck? Also, we need the other half of the wire cutter. Is it aluminum? No, I think it's I believe it's a stainless steel bottle. It's nice. I probably should have got the bigger one. This one's only... This is only a 24-ounce, 710 milliliters. If I probably would have bought the one that's like a little over a liter. Stainless steel double-walled gallon jug, 7 years at this point. The sucker's gonna outlast you. I'm going around doing what the countrymen were doing in World War I with no care for the objective. Yeah, just wandering around the trenches, beating Germans with a spiked club. Oh, yeah, seriously though, I don't know where I really don't know where I'm supposed to go. Locked. I know that I have some... Like, I can't open any of these blockhouses. I can't detonate any of these artillery blockages, I don't think. Because I was going to blow that up and then go down there. Locked. Can't get to that. You keep getting water bottles from your employers over the years. You never bought one yourself. Blockhouse. Okay. If I go to the, like, merchant, can I ask him for help? I need a hint. I don't know what I'm missing. And that's another thing is I don't know if I, like, if I just, like, overlooked an item. This game also recently got, like, a director's cut, as it's called, where it's like they went back and they added stuff and fixed it up. And yet still I am lost. Okay. Nothing. Alright, well, I think that's it then for tonight. Yeah, that was Conscript. I'm not 100% sure about this yet. I feel like I need to play it more. I don't not want to play it anymore. I want to play more of it, so that's a good. But we'll see. I still thought there was going to be like monster evil Germans, but it's just Germans. So I don't know. That's a little bit of a disappointment, but that's completely on my end. There was nothing that I just thought there was monster Germans. I didn't know that, like, I had no reason to expect that. It definitely has RE vibes. It definitely is inspired. It wears those on its sleeve, and it even says that it's inspired by that, I'm pretty sure. I feel like, yes, I feel it's kind of strange. It's the second chapter, and I do feel like it hasn't kind of like gotten into the groove yet, and I kind of hope that it does soon, because otherwise I don't think this is that good of a game. Like if I go to the store page, they say, where is it? Did I make this up? I swear I remember reading that it was like inspired by taking homage from, I don't know. It's late. That's the end of the stream, or end of the game for tonight. Conscript, more of it soon.